Hey, it's Chaya here with another episode of Naked, the Messy Middle Edition. Today I feel really messy and extremely disassociated. Every part of me wants to run out that door. And I'm just having real trouble sharing how I feel because that's what I feel. I feel disassociated. I feel like I'm running. And I think I'm gonna honor myself and make this video as short as I need it. And I do want to tell you a little bit of why I feel so much the need to run away. And I think that really has to do with 2 days ago I had this whole day full of beating myself up. You see, I like to control stuff. And when I can't, it sucks. I can't handle it. It can get really tough. And I've been working on surrender this entire month, but as many of you might know, losing my living situation and not knowing where I'm going to move to, it took a big toll on me. And, for a while I was able to be really like trusting and knowing that this universe is going to take care of me and God's going to take care of me. But then it crashed and I just didn't feel that way. And I felt like it's just not going to work. And I started feeling really bad and horrible. And even talking about it, I can feel the pain coming up in my voice of like, and the fear that came up and that still is there on some level. Like, I hate this situation. I want to run right now. Oh God. But 2 days ago, I had a really hard time. I was getting angry at God, but getting angry at God doesn't help. So I ended up getting angry at me and I was literally beating on me. I was like literally making myself feel so crap. Oh God. And hold on. My God. And then came yesterday, which was the day that I realized, well, then came last night, 2 nights ago. And after a day full of beating myself, I realized I have to let go. And I just have to let go. And I started, but by letting go, I realized, oh God, do you realize what you did? You just hurt yourself so bad. And I didn't let myself beat myself for that, but I guess there's a part of me that doesn't want to deal with the mess that I made, that doesn't want to say I'm sorry for it because I'm embarrassed and because I think it might hurt too much. And so I want to honor that part, but I also want to talk to the part of me that's scaring me that much, the part of me that must have gotten so hurt. And I want to openly apologize in front of you all for what happened. And this is how I'd like to go about it. Hey little Chaya. I know it was really scary what happened, and I know I want to run. It's really hard for me to talk to you right now because I'm embarrassed of how I treated you. I know that I promised you I'd always be there and that it's different, and it really is, because I'm back and because I do notice real fast when I hurt you. But I guess I'm really ashamed. I'm really ashamed of how I treated you. I'm really ashamed that I let outside situation determine how I feel inside and how I treat you. The best part of me. You deserve everything. And I just kind of left the building instead of being the adult in your life and making sure I acted like every adult ever did in your life. And I just kind of let you fend for yourself against these big demons that even I have trouble sometimes with. And I'm sorry. And it's really hard for me to talk to you because the fear of how you might react. And because I feel bad that I made it sound like you did something wrong, like you're crazy, like Well, I feel extremely naked and extremely messy right now. Well, for those of you who don't know what I was doing right now, that was talking to my inner child. I still feel the need to disassociate. That's why we're going to cut this video short, but I do want to explain just real quick what I did. What I did was I spoke to her, because you see, when we beat on ourselves, when we make ourselves feel like we're worthless and we're nothing, we're actually hurting our little ones, our inner children. We're hurting them because instead of protecting them. And many times we do this because our parents, or the adults in our lives did that. Remember? You remember that, right? Where instead of them protecting us, sometimes they yelled at us and told us, stuff that called us names, or told us stuff that they should never be telling their kids. But we learned that. We learned to do that, and then we go and we do that to our kids, to our little ones. Not our actual kids, also to our real kids, but to our inner child. We talk to ourselves like that. We sometimes tell ourselves all these horrible things about ourselves. And then it's not just enough to stop. You gotta actually say, I'm sorry. And I guess for me, saying I'm sorry is tough. But I wanted to say in front of you because I want to show you that it's possible. And also because, I don't know, I felt like I need to show you the real truth of what I do in the messy middle. I fight with my little one, and then I make up with her. And I fight with her some more, and then I make up with her. Most of my messy middle is about me and her connecting. Not always is it fighting, sometimes it's abandoning, sometimes it's really redoing what my parents did to me, because that's the only thing I know. And it's relearning, how do I do it different, because she deserves something better and different that I don't yet know how to do, because it was never done to me. I've only ever experienced abandonment, rejection, beatings. I've only ever experienced that growing up. I've never experienced an adult that stayed, that really stayed. That even when I sat down, lay down on the floor and kicked and screamed, didn't get scared off by me, didn't guilt trip me into stopping, didn't bribe me into changing me. I didn't get that experience. So how am I supposed to know to give her something different? And the reason I'm saying it like that is because I want to have compassion to me too, to the part of me that beat my little one. I want to have compassion to her because she didn't know better. And she's learning better. Now this video, I feel like, was a very intense one. I hope that you really enjoyed it. For me, I know it definitely was. There's a lot of I kind of want to run the whole entire time. But I'm really happy I did it because I believe this really documents the final parts before the breakthrough. And I want you to see it. I want you to see all of it. I want you to know it and see how it happens, how it really happens. And also get the opportunity to realize that it's normal. What you're going through is normal. We all have our messy middles, and that is okay. We all get through it somehow. I want to give you some options of ways you can get through it that you maybe didn't think of before. Alrighty. Well, if you like this, if this is something you enjoy, if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? But if you already are a subscriber, you know what you got to do, right? Like, comment, let me know that you like it. I'll see you soon.